Hey y'all, today's gonna be a what's up video and it starts right now. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Third Machine, here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about. So it basically means I buy something low and then sell for market value on places like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Today, this video is gonna be 20 what's sold for me in the last couple of days on eBay alone. I'll try to tell you exactly how much I paid for the item and how long it took to sell. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the very first one. This one, Department 56 Snow Village Colonial Church. This one for $19.99. The buyer did pay shipping on this. Picked it up for $2 at a yard sale probably about a month ago. All Department 56 stuff for me does sell. Just make sure you buy it correctly, at a lower price, so there is some meat left on the bone for you. But some of these go for a lot more money. The Harley Davidson I know is worth a lot, and I think there's a Krispy Kreme building out there worth a lot. So I like to pick these up. I like to sell them. They sell great for me all year round. So if you get a whole bunch, don't wait till Christmas time to list them, because they sell all year round. Like I said, it's middle of summer and Christmas stuff is selling. This one right here is going to be a vintage Wilton Mountain Joy, Pennsylvania, USA pewter dinner plates, a lot of 4. They went for $35. The buyer did pay shipping on this. And I picked a whole bunch of this stuff up a while back, about 3 weeks to a month, for $20. I have about $5 total into these. Took about, again, 3 weeks to sell. And not too bad there. I split these up from where they were made. There were some Wilton ones made in like Mountain Joy, and there was another place they were made. So I split those up in case that was important. And again, $35, not too bad. This is a Wilson US Open tennis racket, just the bag, okay? I actually picked up tennis rackets that were in this and then sold the bag separate. And the bag itself went for $19.99, and the buyer did pay shipping. The bag basically I had about $2 to $3 into it, but it did take about 6 months to sell. This is a Sony CD Walkman. Usually Sony CD Walkmans are very good to pick up. Depending on which ones, they go for a lot more than $25. This one alone, I did just type in the model number, $25 plus shipping, sold within about 3 days of me listing it. And I picked that up in Georgia for $3. I tested it, worked. It had the actual manual there, but it didn't. There's another piece that goes with it, like a charger or something. That wasn't with it, but it worked with batteries, so not too bad. This is another swing trainer. This one is the one I thought was a golf swing trainer. When I looked it up, it's actually a baseball and softball. It is a 54-inch SKLZ Target swing trainer. Went for $21.20, and the buyer did pay shipping. Picked it up for about $5 at a yard sale about 2 weeks ago. I shipped this in 3-inch poster tube, so it was 54 by 3 by 3. It was an undersized package and only 2 pounds. That's how I kept the cost of shipping down. This is a Medicus dual hinge 5-iron training aid, right-handed. You ever see this on a club, you can get it for a pretty decent amount of money. Pick these up. The new ones are worth a lot more than this, but this is a used swing trainer golf club. Went for $35, and the buyer did pay shipping. It only picked up for $3 again when I was in Georgia, and sold very, very fast. These, I'm going to throw some pictures up of the dual hinge that I'm talking about. It's just this weird looking hinge on the club where it kind of folds and comes back and can fold 2 different ways. That's the whole swing training part of it. But if you ever see a weird looking golf club with that type of apparatus in the middle of it or down towards the head of it, definitely pick it up because they sell pretty fast. This one here is an Emerson 4-head VHS player, VCR. Did go for $22, and the buyer did pay shipping. I picked this up about 6 months ago at my Goodwill, but it sat in my garage for 5 months and 29 days. And I did not list it for some reason. I had a whole bunch I had to go through. So I tested it. It worked perfectly. I listed it for $22. I had about $4 into it, and then it sold 3 hours later. So this one was one of the heavier ones. It was made of all metal, but definitely these things still sell pretty quick. So not too bad there. VCRs, just when you buy the metal ones, know that the shipping on it's going to be pretty expensive. These Alakai sandals, men's flip-flops. These are a huge bolo, this brand. Definitely look out for it. They have that hook, has a hook type of thing from that movie, Disney movie. I forget what movie it is, but if you look right there, you can see the hook. If you see that, definitely comp them out. These things are great. I picked these up about 2-3 weeks ago when Commonwealth Picker was down here, and $4 into $79, and the buyer did pay shipping. Excellent brand to pick up, and always be on the lookout for that one. These Canon PowerShot 1200s, and one was a 160. That's just the model number. I picked these up for about $10 at a yard sale 4 months ago. They had the box, they had the charger, they had cases, and I put them together just because I thought they would sell a little bit better and for more money. And this one for $50, and the buyer did pay shipping. Not too bad. These Nike Shocks. Always be on the lookout for Nike Shocks. These were in really good condition. As you can tell by the picture, Harley used, just really nice looking. Got them for $6 at my Goodwill, and they sold for $55, and the buyer did pay shipping. They were a size 10, and they sold within probably about a month or two, so kind of slower than I thought, but they were in such good condition I wasn't really budging on my price much. This is a pen 113H Special Senator 4/0. The thing is with these, there's a pen 113H Senator that is actually worth a little bit less than this. So when you look at these, if you see one that says Special Senator or Senator Special, definitely worth a little bit more money, usually about 10 to 15 bucks in good condition. These I picked up in Georgia for $6. They sold for $55, and the buyer did pay shipping. I said there's only one. I don't know why I said that, but there's only one reel here for 55 bucks. Always good pickup. Condition is key with these old pen reels. You don't want one that's all corroded and stuff. It's not going to sell maybe for parts. But this one, very light corrosion, worked like a charm. The clicker worked on it. The drag worked on it. So you want to test all that out before you actually sell them. But always a good pickup if you can get them for the right price. This TaylorMade R5 XL 460D driver. It is a 9.5 degree. All that's on the head of that club. And it needed a grip. A lot of people always ask, you know, the golf clubs I find they need grips. This is a perfect example of a golf club I picked up for $3, needed a grip, and it still sold for $65 plus shipping. Took 2 weeks to sell. TaylorMade, excellent brand to look out for. This is a Bachmann N scale N Christmas item. All right, so it's a Christmas N scale train. Like I said, Christmas stuff's starting to sell for me a little bit. North Pole School, 2007, had it listed for $30. Somebody offered me $22 plus shipping. I said absolutely. Took about 8 months to sell. I picked these up a long time ago, but they sell very consistently, and I only had $1 into them. Always look out for N scale trains. They do very well on eBay, I have to say. This is an all-clad stainless steel 6-inch lid sauce pants. Saucepans. I just realized it says that. It's actually saucepan. I don't know if this lid has any saucepans in it, but lid only. Hopefully they think they're getting this and not some pants. But so for $20, the buyer did pay shipping. I only have $2 into this lid. Enough said about that. This one right here is going to be a TaylorMade burner oversized single 2-iron S90 steel shaft. So that's actually why this sold pretty good. Also, it was a 2-iron, which is easier to sell than if it was like an 8-iron, to be honest with you. Like a 1-iron, 2-iron, and a desirable set still sells pretty fast. Picked this up in Georgia for $3. Sold within 4 days for $20 plus shipping. This, the Sonos that I made a big deal about, and I said it was only worth like 150 bucks. Turns out when I downloaded the app, what you have to do to test these Sonos out, it will tell you what the model is and what generation it was. This was actually a Sonos Connect S2. I thought it was an S1 when I was comping it out, but it was an S2 and it worked perfectly. I bought it for $10 at the Goodwill in Georgia. Put it online for $305 plus shipping. It sold within 5 hours. For that amount of money, Sonos, huge bolo when you're out there picking. I've only found them twice in a year and a half. These Dansko's men's professional black leather clogs, size 46. Got them for $6, and they did go for $34, and the buyer did pay shipping. One thing you want to remember about these, the bigger size with these Danskos, they tend to go over the 2-pound rate. So make sure you do that correctly when you're actually shipping them, because they do go out at like 3 pounds. I think those were actually 3.5 pounds. This Carolina Panthers New Era NFL 3930 Flex Hat medium large did go for $8, and the buyer did pay shipping. Probably took 5 months to sell, $2 at a Goodwill, so not a lot of money made there. These lot of antique skeleton keys from cabinets, old locks, etc. When I bought that big attic lot, I had a lot of keys that we found, and I was just going to toss them, and Kayla was like, no, I think those skeleton keys are worth money. We looked them up. They're worth some money, better than throwing them away, obviously. We put them up on eBay, so for $7, the buyer did pay shipping, and took about a month and a half to sell. These are some vintage to present seed snapbacks, K products. And I know K products are a really good name to look out for, especially when it comes to hats, you know, the manufacturer. I have to tell you, I bought a lot of these seed hats because I saw people buying them and selling them for like $100 or something. So I went on this auction probably 9 to 10 months ago, bought a whole bunch, and I still have a whole bunch left. And none of them sold, like just straight up, no love on. And I was using good keywords and everything. It just, they weren't selling. So I allotted some together, sold them for $20 plus shipping. But that also took like 5 months to sell, because I did that 5 months ago. So right there, that's 20 what sold for me in the last couple of days. I do these videos so you can go out there, find some of these items, flip them for yourself, and make some money. I do appreciate everybody that watches. If you haven't subscribed, always remember to subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.